Hey, we're here with our good friend Pavel and our new good friend Bam Miller. We want to talk about art. Bam, I mean, a Renaissance woman to the core. She's a jazz poet, visual artist, actor, singer, author, producer, director. You name it, she can do it and has done it, which led you to this project here, which is pretty cool.
Love.
Yeah.
I have been in love with jazz ever since I was a little kid.
Really? What is it about jazz that draws you to that?
Oh gosh, what isn't it about? The beat, the rhythms, the music, the melody, the musicianship.
Yeah.
You know, it's all there.
Well, you know, we have a pretty decent jazz pianist here next to us.
This guy?
Yeah, supposedly he's pretty good. If you've heard him play a few times, maybe.
A few times. In fact, I always tell him, I don't know if you haven't heard him play, you gotta go.
Yeah.
This guy, I always tell him that he needs to find a job that he really will be happy with.
Pavel, talking about Bam, how did you guys get to know each other and meet?
Well, it was I was playing at a festival, and she came a year or two ago. She came last year. Yeah, she came and went, "Hey, I'm drawing you while you play." So that's how I got to meet her. And then she invited me. There's one of her arts. She invited me to the library where she has an exposition of her artwork right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so, and I think it's so important to highlight people that keep the jazz scene alive.
Yeah.
It's very important because it takes a bunch of us to keep it alive. Not just music, but art, people talking about it, people going to shows. I mean, I'm on the Jazz Foundation board, and we just want to be everywhere for everybody.
My mission in life is to tell people the legacy, the jazz legacy that we have here in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And the musicianship. A few years ago, someone there was a photographer in town who decided to do a great day in Indy. There's a famous picture called A Great Day in Harlem.
Yep.
Okay.
And everybody assembled, all these musicians, singers, and one jazz poet at the History Center. There were over 100 people assembled on the staircase.
Wow.
And I personally counted 30-some who could not make it that day.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And we rival Chicago, New York, the West Coast. Listen, look at who's come out of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
J.J. Johnson, Freddie Hubbard, Dr. David Baker, Wes Montgomery, Larry Ridley, and I could go on and on.
I want to focus on your art because you have the exhibition going on right now.
Yes.
How can people come see that and see your work?
Well, you go to the Central Library downtown. I think during the week they open at 10 in the morning.
Okay.
And it's in the atrium. There are 6 paneled, double-paneled cases.
Okay.
And there are all different titles and categories. And so all they have to do is take a look. There's poetry and visual art hanging.
Can we just point out again?
Yes.
So this is Pavel.
I think so.
And you can tell because of all of the color coming off of him as he's playing.
Listen, he is all over the place. You've got to go see Pavel.
And you have to go see Bam's artwork because it is absolutely fantastic. And we're so glad that we got to meet you and that you've now come to be a good friend of Lifestyle Live.
Well,
you can come back with Pavel anytime you want.
Oh, good. I want it in
or by
writing.
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Kayla, how insanely talented is this stuff?
I know. I can't believe they let us interview people with this level of talent. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
We cannot live up. So amazing.